Major crises are rare, thank goodness, but when they do happen, they are overwhelming. Crises don't just happen to big business. Actually, it happens to pretty much all of society, whether it's a school, whether it's a theatre. Unfortunately, the threat of terrorism is not going to go away, and an attack can happen at any moment. When a crisis happens, you've got an hour, 2 hours, maybe 6 hours where you have to act quickly and correctly if you're to get a positive outcome.
1st of April 2015, a day ingrained in my memory. We sort of first became aware there was a fire mid-morning. And an observant member of staff noticed that there was smoke rising from grates in Kingsway, and that was pretty much our first indication that there was something quite serious going on. By 2:30 we had lost power, so at that point we knew it was pretty bad, and I had a good idea that it wasn't going to be fixed anytime soon. We never set the fire alarms off. The smoke and the fire was still just far enough away that it wasn't encroaching on us. At 3 o'clock, the police attended site and told us we had to leave the premises. I like to call the fire the Great Fire of Kingsway. It raged underground for about 3 days. There were firemen from all over the country attending. We started to send people home. Myself and members of my team moved to another site so we could continue working. The problem was that we don't necessarily have all the contacts we needed in our phone. Like most businesses, we've got a well-tested disaster recovery plan. However, we all like printed paper, and lawyers love printed paper, and most people had the DR plan printed, but maybe in their desk drawer, maybe at home, and it certainly wasn't available to them when we left the buildings. When we were evacuated, we never had those plans in our hands. And one of the things we found very quickly is that we didn't all have the numbers we needed. I never had the numbers for the management board members.
If you don't take your first golden hour seriously, you will make big mistakes, which will be with you for years to come, perhaps ending in a coroner's inquiry, asking you questions why you haven't done and taken certain actions. All businesses have a duty of care to look after their staff, not only in a crisis, but post-crisis as well. So how are you communicating with your staff is really an important piece of the management jigsaw puzzle.
That was one of the key lessons we learned from the fire. Just making sure that you've got all of the key contacts you need to hand when you need them.
All businesses need to have their business continuity plans online, available to people at the moment of need. They also need to have the ability to tell their staff what to do, and also to make sure that those people are safe and not in the line of danger. It's really not realistic to think of someone in the middle of a terrorist incident printing off a copy of a list of all the phone numbers or all the people that are in the building at that time. It's really important that whatever system you use, it has the ability to view your documentation offline, and it also needs to be simple, because I can tell you your vision narrows at the moment of crisis.
We have a document management system like most firms, but actually having key business continuity documents to hand in a dedicated application just makes it so much quicker. Everyone has an iPhone, so actually delivering that and actually getting the documents to them and key contact information on that application was really important. I think having a BCP app now makes me more comfortable that should a similar situation occur again, that we're better placed to deal with it, we're better placed to communicate with people, we're better placed to actually pass information to our staff much more quickly than we were before. So it makes me more confident that we are in a much better place and we can deal with situations should they arise.